Hey everyone, it's me, James, and today I'm going to talk about a new razor that my wife bought me yesterday on our anniversary, the 12th of March. 21 years, been a huge blessing to have her in my life. Of course, I'm not anywhere near a perfect husband, and what can I say? I just have a really good woman. So, the razor that she got me is this Everready, and I believe folks refer to this one as the shovel head because of just how it kind of looks. And it's a single edge razor. Right now I have a gem loaded in there, and basically on this type you open it up from the back of the blade and you load your blade in there by sliding it underneath the side tabs and then down into the bottom tabs that hold the blade into place. Then once you got it in there, just click it down. No rattling, nothing like that. This is a user grade. There's some plate loss on it. Very nice though. Very good weight to it. Uh, Assuming it's mostly because of this handle. And from what I can tell from the plate loss on it, it's probably brass. But as an example, here's the Everready that's patented after the 1912 style. And here's this one. So the shovel head is just a little bit wider, lengthwise, I should say. I mean, just a smidgen. The comb is a bit different. The comb on this is still rounded here, but it's a sharp angle going down, whereas on this one, it's more rounded, more of a gradual arc turning down. And this one is just like a quick drop. So that'll be what I'm using. Oh yeah, handle length is about, probably about an inch shorter at most. Not even that, probably 2/3 of an inch. Very similar in handle design though, as far as the markings and even the way it ends. All right, so I'm gonna wet my face up here and get started. Be right back. All right, I'm back. So yeah, went to dinner last night to celebrate and just spend some time together on a quick date while the kids were out doing stuff at the YMCA. And just chilled out, had some steak. Unfortunately, mine came back perfect and my wife's had to go back a couple times, and then the manager ended up just comping hers and bringing her out a new piece. We both like ours medium, but hers came out mooing. So when they corrected it, it came out fine. Yeah. So it was a nice night. And then afterwards, we went to an antique mall. It's just right in the same complex where we ate. And they stay open pretty late, so we're able just to kind of walk around. And look at things, and of course, you know, my eyeballs are always peeled towards razor stuff. And I noticed that one, that razor. And it was only $8. She was like, well, do you want it? I'm like, yeah, but you don't have to get it for me. I mean, you know, it's not something I need. It's just more of a unique item. And she said, I'll get that for you. So that was very sweet of her. All right. Don't want to waste this. All right. Plenty of lather. Rinse this out real quick. So yeah, I met her just over 22 years ago, 22 and some change, and the day after Christmas, and then a year in the following spring, we got married. So 21 years. Really curious to see how this razor shaves. Try to put some water in it. Yeah, maybe not. I'll just wait until pass number 2. Here we go. This is pass 1. So the handle length to me reminds me of the length of the Damskin handle. The Gem Damskin SE razor. They seem to be about the same length. Shaves just like I would expect from a single edge. I mean, no problems. Pretty self-guiding. To me, it's just the handle length that's a little off-putting, but that's about it. And I always use the shallowest, smallest angle possible when I do mine. With these type of razors. And the reason why is because sometimes you'll pop between different ones, and if you try to use a more extreme angle, that you might use for something that you might consider milder and then go to a really aggressive version of single edge razor, then you jack yourself up. Lots of irritation, weepers. But I always find it interesting, because a lot of people in the DE world, you can measure aggressiveness by blade exposure. But in an SE, you can't really do that because on most of these vintage SEs, you're going to have a lot of blade exposure. So it's all more of where's the razor head putting the blade to your, how is it taking the blade angle to your skin? Alright, so I'll use that for pass one. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, just working the slather in. And I did hydrate it more. I wanted it a little bit creamier and more water inside of it. There we go. Still a very quality lather. Pass two. Very nice. All right. One thing different from these older styles to something like the newer Cobra or excuse me. All right, sorry about that. Newer Cobra or a Mongoose, which uses the Feather Artist Club type of blades, is that if you can get away with a two-pass shave, let's say you just kind of go maybe across or against, and then against, or with the grain and then against the grain, or with the grain and then across the grain for just a two-pass shave. With those feather blades in the newer razors, you're gonna still get a really, really, really close shave. In my opinion, closer than what you would get same amount of passes as one of these older styles. However, I feel there's just a little bit more control with these than the Mongoose, because the Mongoose is such a beast as far as size. Great razor though, the Mongoose. And this guy, we're getting around pretty good. Alright, gonna rinse off and I'll be right back. Thanks. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so yeah, I met my wife in just after Christmas. Started dating pretty much immediately. got married, waited several years, and then we had kids. We were both young, so it was a good idea to wait a few. Try to enjoy some time together before you start having to worry about children. Right. And she was a military spouse. Military. Oh, just very good, very understanding towards anything that I had to do, have to leave. And I was just blessed that at that time, I never had to leave for any hostile deployments. They were all training, so. Served for 11 years and got out right before 9/11. So when I was deployed for hazardous conditions, it was for the Gulf War, and I wasn't married at all then. All right, really nice. Again, effective, efficient shave. I wouldn't call it harsh at all. Just really, really nice. Effectively close. All right. So that was good. Well, thank you all for watching my newest piece to my collection, 21st anniversary razor. So that was really cool of my wife to do. Just happened to be that way walking through the antique mall after our dinner. So there's the Eveready shovel head. All right, all. If I don't see you again this weekend, have a blessed weekend, and thank you all for watching.